start the local recording. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and judge our good friend, Spoiler.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwell.
Yes, Banana.
His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. I know you put another man in my place. Haven't enough died for me.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
I like how this says that keep him in servitude. Banana, you're having an argument of definitions again. Most people refer to cut content as content that was never pushed out, as opposed to cut out content, which is what you're referring to. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick one, but my Zaylanerm in lore would actually go ahead and let him atone and suggest to him, as an option, that when this is over he actually goes and actually tries to join the Grey Wardens to find, you know, his method there. Either that, or he stays with the Inquisition and, you know, continues to help build the foundations of the new empire. But for now, I need him. It's funny, because ultimately this boils down to the fact that I am being cruel to him, and I know that. As horrible as that sounds, I am denying him mercy. I am forcing him to face what he did, to face the truth and the magnitude of his actions. I'm doing what Varric did to Cole, kind of. I'm forcing him to not forget. So that is your punishment, Blackwall.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
I agree, Banana. That's why I mentioned the definition thing. Varric forced Cole to grow by facing his hatred and his rage and not giving into it, and still acknowledging and enduring it, if that makes any sense. He also forced Cole not to allow the person who murdered his previous self or his body or whoever he molded himself after, we're not actually sure, to remember. He forced him to remember as well. But that's how we grow. We fleshy, flawed human beings. We have bad things happen. That is how human beings grow. Sad, but maybe... I think we're going to start improving some other stuff here. Inventory capacity... True grit.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I need to go talk to Cole soonish. Well, unfortunately, she's busy on a mission, so that will be dealt with in 41 minutes. God, that's so irritating. Hang on, I need to set up a second negative for the frickin' time delay on the frickin' war map for the Alright, because you guys insist.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified. What? Why is the Illuvian open? It was open when I arrived. Morrigan said only that Kieran did it. Then she ran into the mirror. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Well then, in we go. Nope. Kieran did, would he?
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade.
Oh,
How did the
no.
Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Okay. I am officially concerned. Still the sun. Still the portal. Still no Black City. Given the care that was put into this game, I can't imagine the absence of the Black City is an oversight. Which means it's very likely there just is no Black City present or visible. Which can mean
Morrigan!
all sorts
Go
of
back.
things.
I must find Kieran before it's too late.
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now, after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
More props to the voice acting, by the way. Morrigan earlier talked about her relationship with the Warden, and it was a bit sappy, but it was so well voice acted that it sold it. It was so satisfying hearing her talk about the amazing relationship and family she and the Warden and Kieran have. That's why I say that even though the choices you made in previous games don't really have, a huge impact, they're still well presented as flavor and really help flesh out the world. Let's find my son. Shall we? It plays a bit like it, Infinity. For better and worse.
There he is!
Who's with him?
That's...
Oh no, it is.
Mother!
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
By the way, anyone who was saying that Kate Mulgrew wasn't going to be in this game is incorrect.
Clearly not the good sort of surprise.
My lovely Morrigan has a flair for the dramatic. Thankfully, my grandson is more sensible.
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
Oh, be a good lass, and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know!
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
Damn it! Called it. I hate being right. I hate being right.
Well, that was unexpected.
You, of all people, should expect the unexpected by now.
I'd still rather me than Morrigan, just... And in fact, I am now very, very glad I didn't do that to Morrigan.
Now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asher Belenar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly.
Yeah.
But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
It was the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
Whatever else you think he is, Kieran is still a child.
and so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never endangered from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it. Summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
Wait!
Huh. How very Flemeth of her. There's no might have been on that one, Monkey. Yes, Naughty. Flemeth just took the soul of the old god, of the dragon. I'm almost sad. All my theories about Flemeth were completely wrong.
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
You truly had no idea what she was?
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor.
No, Saldir. He always had
I
two
suppose I should
souls.
Be thankful you drank
Now he has
from the
one.
well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
You're welcome, Morrigan. I told you guys, I will take the burden, not her.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes. He has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
No, I saw into that too, Baronessa. I'm pretty sure that the reason Flemeth was willing to do that, rather than anything more horrible, was because she was genuinely proud of Morrigan and wanted to give her that boon, I suppose is the way to put that.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Mother said you must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to Mythal.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle. Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
I can't say what I want to say right now, because it's a spoiler. For those of you who have already beaten this game, it has to do with what I think the next game is going to be about. A certain elf and Mythal.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It is hard to imagine her motivation for doing so. Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed, and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is?
Someone spoiled it for me, Mraid. To my
I
irritation.
am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. Yes.
See you around, Brigman.
I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
I don't want to say my thoughts. Let's just say that I have a very strong feeling of the direction of the next game in Dragon Age. And, yeah, it has to do with that. It doesn't matter who did it, Banana.
I'll leave you to the garden.
The person in question apologized and requested anonymity. It was such a little thing, too. But the moment... It didn't matter. It's one of those things like... Well, I can't use an actual example, but it's one of those, it was his sled. It's like describing Citizen Kane to someone who's never seen it as the movie about his sled. You don't have to elaborate. You don't have to go into detail. The mind can figure out the rest pretty much just like that. So it was basically, you know, na-na-na-na-na-na, and it was like, oh, well, that sucks.
That's you, yeah?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Or was it, Banana? Are you attempting to hide behind your false pretenses?
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life.
See you around, Adamemnon.
I thought dying was forever.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
It's more likely, Mraid, we will be a soldier in the new empire that we're
What
building
is
in
it?
this game.
Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
I will not talk about that for fear of depressing my chat. No, see, Baroness, what they should do is they should have a Dragon Age RTS where we deal with the Qunari and the Devinter.
Yes?
Shepard.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
All I was going to say, Woody, is that I know what it feels like to be actually starving. And it is not a pleasant way to be. I can't imagine actually dying that way. I mean, there's some bad ways to go. And it has been argued, is there such a thing as a good way to die? But... yeah.
Ever think maybe it was worse?
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Yeah, well, you were
I've
in
been
prison at the
meaning to
time.
thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue
Oh, gotcha,
benefits
boss.
the
Taras.
Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you. And I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
Bert.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title.
I know it. He's
Almost
joining the
like
Qun.
an Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens? Or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing a tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the Warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true Warden. There's more to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
I actually agree with that completely.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a Warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
And here's him explaining the Worf effect I already talked about.
You have a lot of respect for the Wardens.
They take all men, from the most noble to the most despicable, and make them equals. I needed to believe something like that was possible.
We'll continue this another time.
Inquisitor?
Let's talk about you. The truth, this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
So, you're actually Orlesian.
Didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there, and then Orlais called to me. Markham seemed lifeless, colorless in comparison.
Okay, the literary Worf effect.
Did you have a family? A wife? Children?
No. I've never been suited to that kind of life. Maybe I don't deserve it.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army. I distinguished myself there, earned respect, the loyalty of my men. And then I threw it all away. Betrayed my own side for gold. Only gold.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Orlais that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close. Hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear the news from afar. Another to actually be there.
Agreed.
We'll continue this another time.
The Worf effect, in brief, forgive me for those of you I'm repeating this for. Worf is a Klingon from Star Trek, who is was not raised by Klingons. So Worf idealized the Klingon ideal, the concept of being a Klingon and honor and decency and all that stuff. But he didn't have all the bad to go with that. He didn't have the politics and the backstabbing, the backbiting, and the dishonorable, and the corruption, and all the horrible things that are true about the Klingon Empire. And so, the Worf effect is when someone idealizes something and therefore basically becomes, thanks to their ideals, the best shining example of the thing they idealize, because the thing they idealize is so mundane and brought down and corrupted and normal and you know, all that horrible stuff, that it cannot actually hold up to that ideal, if that makes any sense. Okay, I've been informed that we need to go to Val Royale. Let me travel. Why won't it let me travel to Val Royale? Seriously. I am confused. Well, I've got 7 minutes on Cassandra's quest. I probably should just chill for a moment anyways. Who haven't we talked to lately? I guess we've kind of talked to everyone. Wouldn't that be ironic, Peace? I still need to do Vivian's quest, which is actually over here. Of course they do, Fu. That's because they're thinking in a different vein than I do. But who needs TV tropes anyways? I mean, who actually reads that site? Where's the other one I'm looking for? I swore it was up here somewhere. Oh well, doesn't matter. I still don't know why it doesn't just let me fast travel to here. Hello, Titan, again. I got your message, by the way. Thank you. I also understand. I will not speak of what I understand, but I do understand. Wait, how long is that one going to take? 8 minutes. Everything's going to be done in 10 minutes. An Arshan wiki. I'd be flattered. What's up, Josephine?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Where the hell is Vivienne's quest? Hang on. Nope, dude. Ugh! Okay, so I still need to do some of that. I still need to do that one, which I think is happening right now. And I still need to do that one, and I still need to do that one. Oh my god. I call that the summer. I call it the bullet point effect, Fu. I've actually talked about that extensively. I usually use Call of Duty as my example. In other words, what happens isn't just the copying and clichéing, it's the copying it without actually putting thought and effort into the details that make it what it is, and then rather just taking the bullet points of what made the thing popular, like Blade Runner or Call of Duty, and saying, let's just repeat those bullet points, and then just kind of gets worse from there, because then people repeat the things that were bullet pointed because they're still successful, and yada yada yada. There's also what I call the Princess Bride effect, which is when something comes out that's amazing and sells really, really badly, and it sucks that it sells really, really badly. And then after time, people go back and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing, and it gets huge critical acclaim and becomes a huge part of culture and history and society and everything, but it doesn't help the fact that back when it was first made, it sold like crap. Another good example of this would actually be Fight Club, if you prefer. Quite a bit of One Titan, but I don't want to say too much for fear of spoilers. That's up to you, Saldir. I mean, Lord knows I'm not flirting with anybody, so your options are full there. I already have Masterworks, I did. I'm just debating which one to use. Damn it, I don't have enough dragon scales. RPGs you can play as a dwarf in. World of Warcraft. I guess you probably don't count MMO, so let's just go with single player RPGs. I swear there's one and I can't think of it, which is probably indicative. So there's one I can't think of the name of, and that's it. Wait, I can make an Inquisitor hat now. Oh, I should make an Inquisitor hat. Okay, so what do we got here? What color should I make my hat? Don't tell me to make it this color, because I won't. It's been enjoyable, very much so, Titan. Oh, actually. Well... No, it did not. Okay. Worf is an idealized Klingon, because he was not raised by Klingons. The reality is never going to be as good as the ideal. The Worf effect is when someone outside of the reality looks up to the ideal and tries to live up to that ideal. Okay? So they are basically more Klingon than the Klingons are, because the Klingons themselves have the mundane realities and politics and corruption and all that stuff, whereas Worf has none of that. You know, I'd go with this, but it's orange. We'll go with this one. Wait, is there anything that adds to something that isn't magic? No. Arcanum. That's the one, Gethinich. Thank you. I knew there was one. There, we'll do that one. Purely for looks. We'll call this... No, we're not going to call it that. We'll call this the Death Doom Hat of Doominess. What do you guys think? No? Okay. We'll call this the, and whenever I'm done, pencil. That's... I never upload until I'm done with something. Damn it, I don't have enough dragon bone. I need to go kill more dragons. Alright guys, time to kill more dragons. That's our next goal. We still need to kill the one in the desert, don't we? Yeah, well, we'll do that in a minute. And we'll take Iron Bull, because I really want to get Iron Bull's quest. I think he's the only one I haven't gotten a quest from at all at this point. I even got a Vivienne quest. I'm pretty sure she disapproves the hell out of me. What? Those dragons need to die. We need to make this the X-Dragon Age or something, I don't know. I believe we've killed 2. Pretty sure. Okay, so I did the quest thing. Now what? Haha, a dead. Wow, Baronessa. That's terrible. No, we couldn't reach the one in Crestwood, I think? Or wait, we did kill the one in Crestwood, didn't we? I think. I know we killed a lightning dragon, and I know we killed the flame doom dragon in the hinterlands. That was the first dragon we killed. Thank you, Fu. I appreciate it. Oh, was it Crestfall? Okay, so I've done Crestfall and Hinterlands, and that's it. I know where the desert one is. I don't know where any of the other ones are. Caer Oswin is apparently where I need to go. Where the hell is Caer Oswin? Seriously, anyone know where Caer Oswin is off the top of your head? Little help, game, would be appreciative. It could be Titans. Probably is, actually. Well, whatever.
Let's see what we have.
Well, Basharano, consider this a definite plus from me, as far as whether or not it should be purchased. I wish some of these ones that were completed would go away, you know? I really do. This should not be on my map anymore. It's done. I can't even travel there. Get off my map. You're crowding it, you know? Irritates the hell out of me. Ah, right. I've been meaning to do this for a while. So, yeah, that's Wade and Heron. Remember those two? We're going to go ahead and send them to that mission there. And like this is done. Why is it still there? Get off my map. Ah, screw it.
Inquisitor.
To your missions, agents. That's right, we haven't talked to Solus in a while. He should have something to say about Mythal. He'd better have something to say about Mythal, or I'm going to be a little upset.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
You... Nothing? Nothing.
We'll talk later.
Whatever. Okay, so... Storm Coast, Crestwood... Yes, this place. Cassandra, I need you. Oh, wow. Look at Blackwall's new thing. Notice he's on a griffin. That's really cool. Let's bring Iron Bull. We haven't brought him in a while. And we need a mage, so let's bring my favorite mage. Sort of pencil. There's been some follow-through with the Warden storyline, which is good, and it was even satisfying, which is good, but it was not that extensive. It was basically a couple of scenes. The Warden was much more of a cameo, whereas Hawk basically had an actual major presence in the story. Really? There's no Solus quest? Wow. Well, whatever. I need to kill more dragons to get more materials to make new stuff. And, of course, to make Iron Bull like me even more. So be honest, guys. Are you pleased or disappointed that we know the truth about what Flemeth is now? I'm still in the middle of Dorian's quest, or rather the lead up to Dorian's quest. I need to do several companion quests still. I'm just following through on Cassandra's first. And being very dizzy in the process. Yes, we do, Progue. Yes, we do. Do you want me to tell you? I mean, I was keeping quiet what she is, just in case any new viewers didn't see the scene we just finished. I agree, Mraid. And yeah, exactly, Baronessa. It is admittedly very well handled, I think. You know what, I'll let someone in chat do it. How's that sound? Okay. Let's go, Pentagast.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
By the way, I feel it kind of gratifying to hear that there really are true hybrid creatures like I was talking about back in Dragon Age 2. Because that sounds a lot like what Flemeth is, doesn't it? Yeah, we gotta check a few things here. Remind me not to sell that. Holy crap! He needs to gain a level, like now. He has no armor on. Whoops! Oh yeah, I should put my new helmet on that I just crafted. There you go, just for you guys. Nothing, Progue, as discussed earlier. But yeah, that's basically the way it sounds, Peef. It's like a combination merger slash joint cohabitation thing. We only have her information to go off of it, but again, we have seen other similar things happen in the past. It is entirely possible that Wynn was a similar situation to that. If you think about it. I don't actually know where to go. Can I go down? Is that a thing? Nope. Invisible wall. Yes, at the moment, Flemeth has 3 souls in her. Keep in mind, one other thing that we have absolutely verified by this point, it isn't the realm of theory crafting, is that the soul can mold the flesh, right? Depending on the soul, the body can and will appear different. So it makes me wonder what happens, or what could happen, theoretically, if you have multiple souls. Such as, well, she does. I just did that. Well, we don't know the full... Okay. I just see some dude who's trying to kill me, so whatever. How can I suddenly not attack? Oh. I can't attack. There we go. Bug.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Cultists. Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus. A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Yes, Bio. You know, I'd make the comment that every setting seems to have a death cult, but if you think about it, it's actually really understandable why people would aspire to such a thing. I mean, there's a reason we have death cults in real life, too. The only difference is in real life we don't have magic and dragons and stuff, we just have me. I mean, I'm not Dracula, or the Lich King, or anything like that. Nothing that out of the way, Banana. I've been focusing on their specialty trees a lot. But Iron Bull is a two-handed DPS death machine, Cassandra's a tank, Blackwell's a tank. All the mages are support, healing first, and then frozen secondary.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of Red Lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to Red Lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to Red Lyrium's corruption. That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
By the way, one of the codex entries, maybe I can find it here, was really horrifying. It was about, hang on, let me see if I can find it. I don't even know what it's under. It was one about, someone was dissecting a Red Templar, and inside the red lyrium was actually bonded to the lungs and had grown into the bone and was kind of seeping out in the marrow, and just all sorts of other really wonderfully horrifying things. Meh. Oh well, I've told you the details. Or the summary, I should say. It's pretty horrifying sounding. By the way, this wasn't one of the big Red Lyrium guys. This was just a normal Red Templar. Not the kind that actually spit Red Lyrium at you, which then gets embedded in your skin and then starts growing. Wonderful way to spread, by the way. I mean, just imagine these tiny little flecks of Red Lyrium in your face, here and here and here and here. And then they kind of grow and grow and grow. Neither, and both, is my answer to you, Bio.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Can a demon be grown inside someone?
Savages. I will tear every last one of them apart.
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Just say, we're not even going to mercy kill him?
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
That'd explain why he was ranting like an idiot back in Val Royeaux. Wouldn't it? That reminds me. Coal, iron bowl. Black ball. In general, I feel like my damage is low in response to the question that Denante asked there, but I don't know if that's true for all classes. I've only played a rogue in this one. But it does feel like I'm not doing that much damage, considering I'm high level and fighting lower level things. But whatever. Maybe my gear's just too crap, I don't know. That's why they had to cut to black pencil. They didn't want to show smash, smash, smash for like 10 minutes trying to crack his skull.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better.
I'd never do that.
But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
I don't think she liked you saying that. Call me crazy. His skin's old, Bio. I should know, I kinda have skin like that.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Very well. Soon we will learn the truth of our order. Diablo 3 reference. Wow, that's actually kind of crap. I wonder. Oh, I can go here now at least. Ugh. Ow. Possibly Grey Wolf. We must leave him unleveled forever. First, we need to spend some money. This is another thing on my to-do list here. Remember not to sell the amazing weapon of amazing. Okay, where is this stuff? See you around, Samurai. Did he actually level? He did. He's only 16, though. Or is he... Yeah, he's still 16. Pretty sure this was a 70 wreck, yeah. I'm looking for something specific before anybody asks me. I will eventually, Bio, but time and money have both conspired against me for the time being. Ugh, I need some town music. Where's some town music? Actually, this sounds kind of appropriate. Well, Progue, near as we can tell, no, but there's been no official response, so who knows, I believe, is the real question. Hey, Cyric. I do intend to pick up at least one of the Smash Bros. To play with you guys. I just haven't fully decided which one yet. It's a little more determined by you guys than me. I also like how there will be no paid DLC in Smash Bros. I just feel like saying that, that's all.
I trust you've heard what befell Roderick at Haven.
Here we go. So this is where you buy some decorations for the keep. As you can see, there's quite a few. I want to make sure I have a little bit of money left over afterwards, so I can afford one more. There. There's one other thing I want to buy. Yeah, there was Lycon, but they don't have the good stuff, basically. How do I get over there? Oh, there's a stairway.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Feed that forest shall let the blade pass through the
What is this now?
Very possible, Fu. Maybe. Oh, where is this guy? Still not the actual guy I'm looking for. I should just look it back up. Hang on. Okay. Nothing happened yesterday, Sigleaf. I'll read all these later. Wow, Raid. Oh, where is this guy? By the way, still love the architecture. I mean, look at this. Lots of attention to detail in the background. You notice there's actually a city over there? They didn't have to render that. There was no need to do that. There's some over there, too. Just, really, really helps flesh out this place and make it look amazing. Just more praise where praise is due.
Please calm yourself. You'll cause yourself.
I'd probably make a warrior next, in all honesty. My playstyle in this particular form of combat tends to lean itself more towards warrior anyways, so... Maybe this is it. This is it. Okay. So. I'm gonna buy this mysterious box, okay? It's 10,000 gold, but I saved enough just for that. Alright. Didn't get anything from it, though. That sucks. Oh, well. I'm sure it was nothing. Let's head back to town. Dwarf mages in general? I can't actually think of that many settings that have dwarf mages. Perhaps ironically. Apparently Steelers knows what I'm doing. Oh, you're right, Raid. I need to go buy a key. Damn it. Okay. Well, let me go do that really quick. Come on. You know, it's kind of funny. In Primus, the most valuable treasure the characters have actually gotten to date is actually several treasure chests. Nothing was in them. Well, I mean, there was loot in them, but the chests themselves were the most valuable thing by far. But first, let's have depressing stuff happen.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Last Seeker.
Are you alright? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Yep.
Deprived of all emotion? That sounds...
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
Of course.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
And that's what makes the Seekers special. That also means any Tranquil recovered would have their abilities.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
No, we're nothing like the Seekers.
I wonder how much we resemble what they used to be.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
As the new Divine.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Where the hell am I? Speaking of idealism not living up to the reality. Hey, whoops, wrong way. I want to go this way.
meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
There was a mage named Reese at the spire. He was one of the few who could see me. He was my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're covering the fear with laughter.
No. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Secretly, Cole actually is Darth Sidious. What? Wait, what's that? What's that achievement? Right there. No, let me see it, you madchin. Frickin' loading screen. Preventing me from seeing my achievement. It's that one I just got. Become friends with at least 3 of your inner circle in one playthrough. Ah! That was only my 3rd? What the hell? I should be at like 20 by now! Or rather, all of them, except for 3. I'm not a friend with Solus, I'm not a friend with Vivienne, I'm not a friend with Iron Bull yet.
Faith seeks a friend in compassion. Cautious, careful, too much grey, but growing.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Wonder well what did before.
Does anyone know anything about starting Iron Bull's quest? He's the only one I don't have a quest for at all yet.
But not undone, but fairly won victories. And so
How am I not friends with Cassandra? I don't play 1 edition Roiting. Or do you mean for the Primus, in which case I play my edition? which is my own custom rule set that I built. How am I friends with Durian? I haven't even done his quest yet. I mean, really. I've already done the drink with the kill. I already did that. After we killed our first dragon. With him, no less. Probably Isaac. Piss Vivian off. Piss everyone else off.
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple.
Butter and sugar? Oh, nice. Yeah, as I say, I changed Sarah's card. I've already almost lost like 3 of my party members. Okay, that's going to be 2 hours, so... That's going to be 12 minutes. Oh, this one's turned in. You're welcome, Wade. Ah, there it is. That's the one. An hour and a half.
To work?
Wow. Let's go and burn some power here. Wait, was that the... Okay, unlocks in here. So yeah, we have Sarah as a friend, Varric is friended, Blackwell's friended, Cole's friended. I think that's it. Least favorite race? Man, I don't know. Oh god. No, stretch. I would have to say humans. That's a good question, Braid. Varric may actually not count towards the friend thing.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of Fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
I do enjoy these encounters. It's like we're getting to know each other.
We are, aren't we? Such a shame our meetings are so brief. But, you know, saving the world and all that. Busy, busy.
It's so adorable.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
I haven't decided
We don't
writing.
know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition, and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
I claim this in the name of the new empire.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Alright. Every time I see a new area, I cringe a little bit because of the hinterlands. Not a great way to be introduced to a game. And there's no music. Oh god, there's 26 regions. I take it back. This area is huge. It's huge. Oh god, we're gonna die. We'll never beat this game. There's just too much. That's the idea, Roiting. Mine is, at least. Yours may not be, you evil bastard. How could you? Yeah, I need some kind of music. I'm fading pretty hard here. I'm half tempted to go to bed right now. That's how terrible I feel. I apologize for the lack of commentary for above said reason, by the way. Really, Mraid? Oh, that sucks. Yes, I can, Larker. I've actually already know how I do it, too. It's a weird strategy. Basically, the idea being to, gain certain levels of power as quickly as possible through certain types of missions which give tons of power. Mainly rifts, which also give lots of exp, so you get levels as quickly as possible, get power as quickly as possible, and then push through the main story. And you skip all the cutscenes, of course, because, that being said, there's also, 100% runs, but most people don't do 100% runs of RPGs because those are insane. I'm one of the very few people I know who does 90% runs. I hate to do that. I mean, I have videos recorded for this coming week, but I don't have videos recorded for after that. I just didn't have time to record anymore. I have no idea, Bio. Two conflicting settings like that, I'd have to think about that one. You know, earlier someone mentioned that the old gods, aka the ancient dragons, and the ancient elves might be different, or might be same things, and they said that that theory was destroyed by what we saw with Flemeth, but honestly, I don't think that's true. I'm not saying it is a correct theory, but I think that, thank you, Seventh, for the warning. I think that it's still entirely viable that the ancient elves like Mythal and, oh, what's the name of the Dreadwolf? I can't think of his name. Anyways, whatever the Dreadwolf is, are, the same type of creatures as the ancient dragons. I'm not literally saying they're dragons, but you get the idea. the Flemeth scene was really, really awesome. It was a huge... It was exactly what it should have been. It was a answer to all the questions we had about Flemeth, and it raised new questions in the process. Oh, ha, Gathinage. So I'll do a hardly different version. Nothing's changed at all. It's just, you know... I kid, I wouldn't do that. Instead, I will work on my new game I'm making. I call it The Death and Destruction of All Reality at the Hands of the Lich King. In 3D. You actually play it with the Oculus Rift. You are not going crazy, Bio. Fear not. I have no idea, Schmeidolf. It was today, so it would be this one. I don't know, like an hour ago, maybe? Something like that? Shoot, I don't know. I really don't. Okay, I'm actually having trouble concentrating here. So we're gonna do something really quick. See if we can kill a level 19 dragon, yeah? Actually, wait, no. What level is the dragon in the desert? Does anyone know? I'm pretty sure that I'm like 2 steps away from the end game as far as just main plot, Rogue. I'm almost positive that I'm gonna go kill the dragon. And then I'm gonna go kill Corypheus, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Nothing Machina. I really should have counted how many times people asked that. Oh, gotcha. The level... I see why you see it doesn't add up. I get you, Naughty. I still stand by my statement that they could be similar types of beings, which would go back to one of my theories I've always had, that there's, you know, demons, spirits, in-between spirits, you know, all of which are basically just spirits of the Fade, and then something else, which is more different, you know, not a spirit, not a human, that kind of a thing. I've had that theory for a long time, and it's possible that the old gods, the elven gods, could be similar creatures, such as it is. Let's get some good music going here. Getting prepped for fighting a dragon, after all. Do I have Varric with me? I do not. Hang on.
Inquisitor.
Oh, they're awesome, Rory. Or Roiting. Excuse me, I keep doing that. Ow. The dragon fights alone warranted a plus for the gameplay. I'm not even kidding. They were that awesome. That's true, Schmeidolf. Speaking of which, still haven't seen Sandal. We saw Flemeth finally, but we haven't seen Sandal. How don't think he's even been mentioned, actually.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
All right, let's do it.
Hello. I still like the idea that Sandal is being used by Corypheus, willingly or otherwise. Pretty much. How do I... There we go. Sorry, Lurker. So far, I'm pretty sure the only thing that I have not had followed up on in Inquisition that I wanted to be followed up on is Sandal. Now, that is accepting the fact that I wanted more Qunari and more Tevinter, but at the same time, they have actually brought the Qunari and the Tevinter into it, thanks to what I mentioned earlier about the Iron Bowl and, and Dorian. Both of them have been further insights into those two societies that I wanted. Now, I mean, obviously we have not actually seen Tevinter, or gone to Tevinter or Qunari, but they did still at least give us that. But anyway, Sandal's the only thing missing so far. Where are you, damn it? Where's my enchantment? I was really thinking Dagna was going to be Sandal, honestly.
Templars had enough to deal with before this red lyrium crap.
Yeah, no kidding. Qunari, do it, Raid. Do it. I'm not sure, Githinish. It actually occurred to me it could be that we get Sandal instead of Dagna, depending on what we do with Dagna. Yeah, exactly, Naughty. That's kind of what my thinking was. No! Oh, bull. Speaking of respawning enemies... Apparently you broke.
I believe we've broken the Templar's hold here. Oh, this boat still looks seaworthy.
Oh, shoot.
What do we expect to find here?
Well, it's called Dragon Island, so, pretty sure Wisa or Skrutsa. Well, guys, I'm super tired and pretty out of it, and underleveled for this guy, so let's see if we can take on a dragon, shall we?
Let's find the dragon. You are far too pleased about this.
I'm waiting for the mission to complete. Don't worry, I'm going to do it on stream, Steelers. Don't you worry. Damn it, Lurker. You are not Jar Jar. But yes, I am Steelers.
You know what would be great right about now? Being indoors.
There she is. Yeah, it's a level 19. I'm pretty sure this is going to beat the unholy hell out of me. I've been saving this just for you. That did 1,000 damage. That is doing 1,000 damage. Wow. It's a shame I can't do that twice in this fight. My god. Oh god, he actually has armor too. You ass. That could be Steelers. Not actually 100% on that. Oh! Get. Come on! You know what? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here, guys. Pretty damn sure. I haven't even touched this guy, and he's already killed me twice. Or rather, put my guys down twice. 3 times. Hey, little one. What are you up to?
It's raining.
Yes, it is raining, little one. What's that? What's that?
Dragon.
That's right, that's a dragon. Dragon's about to make me go night-night. I'm, not succeeding at this one, little one. I'm sorry. Oh. Yep, he's shooting lightning. You see the lightning?
Why?
That's right.
There's a light.
That's right.
There's a light coming.
Don't you worry, we got this.
Make it those some diamonds.
That's right, those are little diamonds.
And circles.
Where do you see circles? Ah, I see them too. Got it. Alright, Zan, I need you to help me heal, okay?
He fell down.
Yes, I fell down.
He's jumping.
Gotta do lots of jumping when fighting a dragon.
Go that way. Let's go that way.
How do you do that, Schmilkers? Because I am unaware of the strategy you're mentioning.
Dragon tail.
Yep, that's the dragon's tail. That's the dragon's lightning. Almost got it. By almost, I mean she's about to beat me. So, whoops, I wasn't paying attention and therefore I
It's a dragon. It's dragon. It's a dragon cat.
What color is the dragon?
Gray.
Very good.
It's red.
Okay.
Okay. Say something. Yeah, something.
Alright, what do you think we should do? Should we stand here or should we go into the lightning? Should we go into the lightning?
No, cat.
Okay, we'll stand here. Just for you, little. See, there's the dragon. He's very upset. Now he's gonna shoot lightning. See?
Bees.
Yep. The lightning wins. We lost Gina.
Oh no.
It's okay. We'll fight her again later. Don't worry. We have reloads.
Oh, her face it.
You should see her face right now. I don't know if you can see her, but she's like... Ham. I'll be right back, guys.